Hi, hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is my May 2019 plan with me. This month, my theme is vegetables. This was inspired by a phone case that I bought in Japan, and I really loved it and used it a lot, but now it's getting worn down, so I wanted to use this as an opportunity to pay a nice tribute to it. I'm also going for a limited color palette this month. I'm taking a trip and I want to practice limited color palettes for my travel journal that'll be coming up soon. Starting out with my Crayola Super Tips, I'm drawing a radish. I'm keeping the phone case off here to the side on frame for reference, so maybe you can identify some of the elements that I took from it. Here I'm just using a black pen to go over all my work with an outline. And then for the lettering on my cover page, I decided to go with a cute little song in Japanese for children, and it describes vegetables and kind of sounds that go along with them. So I've written in Japanese here, daikon wa kon kon kon, which is kind of like a chopping sound. And then I'm just filling the rest of the page in with the pink super tip. And here's a close-up of the finished page. I'm really satisfied with the way this cover page came out. I love it so much. It really pays a nice homage to the original art, I think. Moving on to my calendar. I kind of decided to experiment with a second camera angle, and it didn't really work out, so please excuse my hand being in the way for almost this entire shot. I'm just going in here again with my super tips and black pen, just outlining all of the calendar here. Writing in the days of the week. And then underneath it, I'm drawing a carrot and an eggplant, respectively. I'm writing the names in Japanese next to all of the vegetables to mimic the style of the original art. And then I'm just going over all of the art again with a black pen. Writing the name of the month with the same black pen, and then using my favorite leaf washi to finish off the corners. Moving on to my mood tracker for the month, I was really inspired by baskets of produce from the farmer's market. So I decided to do something like that, but instead of a bunch of produce, just use leeks so I could have a consistent color scheme. The pen I'm using this entire time is the Sonics Gel from Staples. I like it pretty good, but I still prefer the Zebra Sarasa clip. And then I'm just coloring in some of the background elements with the same colors from the mood tracker. And here I'm just using my template to make my work log as usual. I find that using a template makes it really easy to do weeklies as long as you know what style you're going for. If you guys are interested in seeing a video on the type of templates that I use, please let me know down in the comments. I decided to label this one in Japanese with shigoto, which means work. And then out to the side, I've just drawn a shiitake mushroom. And then here are just some close-ups of this completed spread as well. I absolutely adore this spread. It's really cute and it really embodies the theme that I was going for, so I'm super proud of it. Moving on, I've got a half page reserved for a quote. At the top I'm going to be writing my goals, but I can't really get my goals in my head for the month until I finish my finals, so I just saved that space. Please excuse the white void. For my quote, I've written, "If I did my best, I don't care at all." I saw that phrase, "I don't care at all," on a tote bag from Hobby Lobby that was like garden themed for spring, and I thought it was so adorable. So I thought I would just include it in my journal. And then moving on the right to my gratitude log, I'm just drawing an ear of corn, and then I've written out in Japanese, arigatai, which is like thanks, stuff that I'm thankful for. again, I'm just adding this really nice leaf washi to the side of the page. And here are the close-ups. I think this came out really cute. And moving on to the next page, I have a confession. I pre-planned a little bit of this week before making this video. I was just feeling super stressed, so I just did it. I've drawn a little edamame here as well as its beans. And then a nice little quote from the Living Tombstones, My Ordinary Life. But even though I did go ahead and plan that week out, I do still have a weekly spread to plan with you guys. So moving on right to that. I've drawn some stalks of corn growing up from the ground. And then I'm just adding the leaves here. Some little ears. And then I'm just adding the roots down at the bottom. And then on the left-hand side, I'm drawing some carrots, as well as their stems and leaves. There sure are a lot of carrots in this month. I did not do that on purpose. And then I'm just filling in the boxes for my weekly as usual. I've listed all the materials that I've used in the description below if you want to check them out. And then I just added my numbers. I'm just drawing in some dirt and rocks and stuff, and then the abbreviations for the days of the week. Writing out my little notes section, and then for the quote, I chose "We are all reaching." I thought it was kind of cute with the carrots reaching down towards the earth and the corn reaching up towards the sky. Just a cute little way to express that we're all trying to do something, even if it doesn't match what everybody else is doing, which I think is pretty neat. I really loved how this spread came out, and I loved how all the spreads this month came out. It was just a really good theme and a really good month for bullet journaling. And with that, we have reached the end of the May Plan With Me. Thanks for sticking around until now. And if you like my content and want more of it, please be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.